Yo, there?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on?
Not much.
So, Mike is Mike's at the ER right now. So,
Oh, that's not good for Crohn's or something.
yeah. So we'll do what we can here. I got some footage I'm going to air after the live stream, uh, just for the sake of entertainment. So, how's it been going?
Pretty good.
Sounds good. I was listening to some of the stuff on your SoundCloud. I
Uh,
like your.
so, like the other stuff I've done, like the mixes or whatnot.
What was it like working with the Electric Gods?
Um, it was fun. It was also they weren't ready to be in the studio yet.
Okay. They seemed to
Because
dress the
when
part, and they had the style and everything. And
it's just when you're not sure should the song go this way or should the song go that way, you shouldn't be recording. You know
oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But
That's the trouble, though. Like in a lot of bands that I was in, it seemed like the song itself would evolve in time. You ever have that experience where you have a song locked down, and then all of a sudden it kind of changes up as time goes?
yeah, that's why you gotta kind of be like, I don't know. You gotta let it marinate for a while, and then one, once it's there, and you're not really gonna change it that much. You shouldn't have to change it that much when you go to the studio, because like everything should be worked out between you and the producer before then.
I think my experience is the problem was that we would kind of integrate the song into a certain you have different shows and you put your set together and you want it strong and then have your maybe lower tempo songs in the middle as a build, and then you're like, whoa, what if you do it like this? But my thing was always, let's go back to the recording. What did it sound like there? Let's keep it there.
Right, right. Because once that's done, you can't really change it. I mean, you can, but like, what's the point when you release it out to people and then change it?
Yeah, but so what's going on your way?
Not much. I've just been working in my home studio and working that new job at Indie Merch.
Have you been able to get out to any shows that are starting to go on?
Not really, because they're either way too far away, or for me right now, or like just I've been real busy just doing both the studio and working.
I've checked out a couple, and it starts off with half the people wearing masks, and by the end of the night, no one's wearing masks, and they're all touching each other.
Oh, at the show. Well,
Yeah,
if you're gonna go out, I guess you're gonna go out anyway. So I guess already you're already risking it by going out.
yeah, and I mean, at this point, if you're gonna get whatever you're gonna get it. I guess
Right.
I don't trust the government now. I don't know what to think,
Well,
man.
I mean, what can you do? They kind of botched everything by saying one thing one day and then one thing the next day.
Yeah,
That's what you said with the music just 2 minutes ago or whatever. Like it's like saying the song's done and you just wrote it, and then it's gonna go through like 50 revisions. But why release music out every single time there's a new revision of the song? People get bored of that and not want to listen to you.
yeah, and you may even end up losing that value of what was captured initially.
Right.
So, have you heard Nothing Valentine to be releasing a new single?
Yeah. Actually, I was in his studio about a month ago when he was working on some of that. So I actually got to hear part of the track before he even had vocals or lyrics written to it.
Oh, okay, and he does everything. He composes the music and all that.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the funny thing was, I was supposed to help him record the vocals, but the week that he wanted to do it, our schedules just didn't line up, and he ended up doing it, getting it done on his own.
Yeah, schedules, everything right now is out of whack.
Yeah.
I can't get a consistent schedule, and then when I do get something together, it's just null and void.
Oh, I hear you on that.
Did you see we got new YouTube
Yeah.
channel series?
I think Wendell sent me the link the last show, or maybe the day after.
We just got to get a good variety. Now that we're going again, try to get more of different variety of entertainment, not just one certain genre or just all music. That's what we try to do here, anyways. But with schedules and all that, it's crazy.
Oh, definitely.
Let's see here. Yeah, and then I'm trying to run this thing, and I can't multitask. I suck horribly.
Got to do what you got to do, right?
Very true. Not sure if Wendell's going to join or not. I heard there's something going on with Metal Mafia and Mushroomhead. Is there some friction there? You hear that?
I saw the memes that he made. There's always been friction between them two bands, though. Like
I believe it. Go ahead.
Just in general, because even with Psychosis, there was friction. I remember one time, Psychosis telling me they were like, I guess maybe I shouldn't even say this, but because I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but I guess one time they didn't want him to play the Halloween show, and the reasoning was because you take away the energy from our fans.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know. That's what was told to me. I wasn't there for when any of this happened, so take that with whatever grain of salt you want.
I can see that. I would not doubt that. And so it goes.
In the end, I think it's dumb because why wouldn't you want to have it on some of the bigger local bands on that show anyway? Because you're just going to draw. You're going to make the show bigger. You're going to have more people there, and who cares if they're there for both of your groups or whatnot?
Yeah, and that adds to the overall environment. I mean, you got that much energy and entertainment going on, but that comes with the insecurities of being a musician, I guess.
Right, but I mean, at that level, you got to put that kind of off to the side. It's like when people are like, "What do you think about what this thing's reviewed your music?" And I'm just like, "That's fine. They can have their opinion. You can't let it bother you, you know."
Yeah, I mean, but easier said than done.
True. I guess that is true.
So, anything you look forward to coming up this summer? What is there to do?
I was hoping to go back to my venue job, but we're not going to be booking shows anytime soon, just because I've seen shows where they're doing the limited ticket capacity, and I get that, but like for us, from the logistical standpoint and like monetary standpoint, it doesn't make sense to do shows until you can have a full capacity at the venue, because I don't want to do a show and only have 25 people that can be there and 150 people want to come in, and then at last minute they're going to be mad. Well, maybe they might not be now because of how everything is, but like I'd be kind of disappointed going to the show and then being like, well, 25 people are already in here, so I don't know what to tell you.
I just got the tickets. I signed up. Me and my buddy Joe from the band Chaota are going to do an acoustic set at the Noise Fest this August, and that's probably the safest bet to get the most out of a music experience. I don't want to I don't want to say that's the only, but these venues are really, really kind of restricted as to what they can do. And as things go, I don't know if it's going to get any better.
Right. Who knows?
The state's closing down and holding back already all over again. But I don't want to get into that talk.
Yeah, there's too much of that already.
Speaking of, who you voting for?
Who am I voting for?
Yeah.
I'd rather vote for none of the people that are eligible. Only because, and nothing really against them. I feel it's time to get baby boomers out of the political office.
Or you think they're out of touch?
A very number one and number two. They just like whenever I talk to my mom and dad who are in that generation, all they care about right now is I care about my social security and retiring soon. And I feel like the ones in office are just they're hanging on, and it's like, dude, you could retire and just live the rest of your life out happily. And you've been doing this for 40 years, some of them, and it's like, what have you changed? Nothing. But in the grand scope of reality too, until we get enough new people in there, nothing is going to really change. You'll get new people in there, but it'll be the same shit, just different day.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep. Such is life. The America. I don't know. I guess better here than Hong Kong, you know?
Oh, definitely. And nobody wants over here to turn out like that. Like
You
how?
see what's going on there?
Yeah.
I've never been more intrigued by news than now.
Why keep up with the news?
I've never really been like as interested. But now it's like I want to know.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
And especially politics. Now, as far as I mean, ultimately, I say at 2021, it's just going to be, it's a new era, a new America. You think it's going to be for better or worse? Do you look that far ahead and overthink like me?
You think you're talking about the year 20?
Just saying, looking into next year, this will be the new way of living. Will be adjusted by then, or do you think?
You mean like how everything will be like how it is now, but next year still, or
Right.
past everything? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't want to get too preachy on stuff, and I don't know.
I'm an overthinker.
I made a post over the weekend, and it got taken way out of context. People started turning into yelling at me about not wearing a mask, and I do wear a mask. And just because I had one little negative thing to say about it, it got turned into, oh, you don't wear the mask, and it's like, really?
And that's crazy because it went from not wearing a mask and staying distant to all of a sudden, why are you wearing a mask? Or why are you buying in? Why are you a sheep and all this stuff? And it's like you get attacked at all angles nowadays.
Well, yeah, and then too, even if you wear the mask and you say one little bad thing about it, why don't you like this? Why don't you like that? And it's like, I can do everything and still have an opinion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
But damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, thanks for hopping on here. I'm gonna see how Mike's doing. I kind of lost direction with the show and everything. I was supposed to have some other people on here. Can't get a hold of them.
Oh, that sucks.
But add this to the collection of content and air it next week.
There you go.
That's the beauty of YouTube. I like it.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess now you guys have had to do stuff differently over the last 6 months from when I was in studio.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a forward-thinking, positive person about things, but I see a way of going about things that I could still just do it, contribute, and at the same time work on music myself and all that.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah, I'm just out there trying to. I'm trying to get more, like production work done and artists. I have a Nothing Valentine remix for his, not for the new song, but for his Goth Girl song. I
oh
have.
sweet.
I'm doing two remixes. I'm doing like your standard remix where it's going to sound different, and then I'm doing one where it's the original song, but I'm doing my own mix of it, if that makes sense.
I look forward to hearing that.
So, yeah,
That was a good jam. I
I've
remember playing
been,
that on the show.
I've had the files for a while. I've been getting caught up on everything. All the stuff last year with doing Save Yourself and whatnot just put me way behind on just everything.
I hear you. Well, thanks for coming on.
Definitely,
I will be in
yeah,
touch.
definitely have me back when stuff there's more to talk about with stuff.
Yeah, next week, actually have Nothing Valentine on. It'd be a good time to pipe in.
Oh
Um,
yeah, if you want me to chime in with him,
definitely, yeah. Definitely a more organized show. Just playing.
because last time I talked with him, um, not that there's going to be anything anytime soon, but he talked about having me do live sound for his project when he takes it out,
Yeah.
like on stage and whatnot. So
I think I would definitely be interested in those services too. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. We'll do that. I I wanted to do every other week as far as the show, just to have more time and be able to prepare better. I actually packed up all the equipment, and I was supposed to stream out of another place, another studio today, but I haven't got much feedback and stuff like that. I just like to keep moving. So we'll figure it out. It'll be all right.
Yeah, definitely. You got to figure out what works for you, and maybe not if you're not doing the show every week, maybe that's better.
I think so. Rather than just having nonsensical live action,
Right, right.
which I'll still do. But I will catch up with you. But yeah, definitely next week, next Wednesday, Trap Boy Mannequin and Nothing Valentine will be on. And we'll see what else we can.
Definitely be down to talk.
But stay tuned. Here's some footage here. I got a little talk with Ritz and then the band Discrepancies. Me and Mike had an interview with these guys. So we'll get to hear from them coming up here shortly.
Sounds good.
All right, man. I will talk to you soon.
Alrighty.
All right. Cleveland's finest. Stay tuned. We are going to be airing a little special here for you coming up on Cleveland's finest podcast. You can check it out on YouTube or Facebook. Yeah, all that jazz, all that good stuff, all that desire. Where's that button? Find that button. There it is. Found it.